So all the Trojans and famous friends in arms embraced Polydamas' plan, the faultless chieftain. But Asius, captain of armies, Hyrtacus' son, refused to leave his horses there with the driver reining back, and on he drove at the fast trimmed ships, chariot and all, the fool, vaunting along the holes with team and car, but never destined to slip past the deadly spirits, never to ride in glory home to wind-swept Troy. Long before, his accursed doom blacked him out with Idomeneus' spear, Deucalion's noble son. Now, left of the ships, he sped where Argive ranks would head home from the plain with teams and cars. Here Asius flogged his team and chariot hard, nor did he find the gate shut, the bolt shot home. Not yet, the men still held them wide, hoping to save some comrade fleeing the onset, racing for the ships. Straight at the gates he lashed his team, hell-bent, his troops crowding behind him, shouting war cries, never thinking the Argive line could still hold out. They'd all be hurled back on their blackened hulls. Idiots! There in the gates they found two men, a brace of two great fighters, lion-hearted sons of the Lapith spearmen, one Pirithous' offspring, rugged Polypoetes, the other Leontius, a match for murderous Ares. Both warriors planted there before the towering gates rose like oaks that rear their crests on a mountain ridge, standing up to the gales and driving rains, day in, day out, their giant roots branching, gripping deep in the earth. So these two, trusting all to their arms, their power, stood up to Asius' headlong charge and never shrank. On the Trojans came, straight for the rock-tight wall, raising rawhide shields and yelling their lungs out, grouped under Captain Asius, Iameneus, and Orestes, and Asius' own son Adamas, Thoon, and Enomus. The Lapiths had just been rousing Argives packed behind the rampart, close in a ring, defend the ships. But soon as the Lapiths saw the Trojans storm the wall, and cries broke from the Argives lost in sudden panic, then the two burst forth to fight before the gates like wild boars, a pair of them up on the hilltops bracing to take some breakneck rout of men and dogs, and the two go slanting in on the charge, shattering timber round about them, shearing off the trunks at the roots, and a grinding, screeching clatter of tusks goes up till a hunter spears them, tears their lives out. So the clatter screeched from the gleaming bronze that cased their chests, as blows piled on blows, deadly going, fighting now for all they were worth, staking all on their own strength and friends overhead as they ripped off rocks from the rampart's sturdy ledge and hurled them down, defending themselves, their shelters, their fast ships. The rocks pelted the ground like snow that a sudden squall and fury, driving the dark clouds, heaps thick and fast on the earth that feeds us all. So the missiles showering from their hands, Achaeans, Trojans, helmets and boss shields clashing, ringing shrilly under the blows of boulders big as millstones. And now with a deep groan and pounding both thighs, Asius, son of Hyrtacus, cried in anguish, "Father Zeus, so even you are an outright liar after all. I never dreamed these heroic Argive ranks could hold back our charge, our invincible arms. Look, like wasps, quick and pinched at the waist, or bees who build their hives on a rocky path. They never give up their hollow house. They hold on, keep the honey hunters at bay, fight for their young. So these men will never budge from the gates, though they're only two defenders, not till they kill us all or we kill them. But his wailing failed to move the heart of Zeus. It was Zeus's pleasure to hand the prize to Hector.